Hi everyone, this is Dr. Vang from AKV Psychological and Consulting Services. I'm a clinical psychologist by training, and so what I'd like to do is share some very short videos covering topics about mental health and wellness in hopes that it would be useful to the general public. This is actually my very first video, and what I'd like to cover today is something that is quite basic, but I believe to be fundamental and primary to our experience as human beings. This is a topic that comes up quite often in my clinical work and through my years of treatment, and that is the feeling of anger. Many people believe or think that feeling angry is not okay, that feeling angry is bad, and that they shouldn't feel angry, when in fact that's completely inaccurate. Though it's understandable, because when people tend to feel angry, it's a negative emotion. Therefore, not only is it uncomfortable, but it often results in negative and damaging outcomes. Oftentimes, when we think about someone who feels angry, we tend to think about heated arguments, perhaps the use of harmful and hurtful language. Perhaps there is destructive behaviors, aggression, hurting other individuals with the use of their body. And sometimes it could mean harboring and stuffing those emotions until it festers and then explodes. And so that's understandable why people might want to avoid feeling angry. But in fact, anger is a normal and natural human emotion that is part of our experience in life. It's really not the emotion that is bad or that is unacceptable. It's really how we express our emotion. And so it's okay to feel angry, but it may not be okay to show our anger or express our anger in hurtful ways. Some of the appropriate ways to show our anger is perhaps just to name it. Just to say, I'm very angry with you, or I'm very mad because this happened. And it's okay to express it if you feel safe enough to that individual that you're feeling angry towards. Sometimes talking through it and trying to get to a common understanding is helpful. Or sometimes just sitting with that emotion. Sitting with an emotion of anger is very uncomfortable. And especially in this day and age where we don't want to sit with negative emotions, we just want to gravitate towards positive emotions, it is very hard to do. When in fact, sitting with emotions or just naming our negative emotions is part of the human experience that helps us to become more resilient, that helps us to understand the breadth of our emotions. So thank you for listening. I know this is really a short video on emotions, especially the emotion of anger. I hope to cover more, but I wanted to just make this a very short video. And so I hope that it has been helpful to those of you who have listened, and hope to see you again in the next video.